What is really going on, y'all? We are doing a reading for Capricorn for February, and it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, so we're going to just pepper that in there. Anyways, I hope y'all are having a fabulous Monday, and we're just going to pop right in. And as I always say, as Billy on the Street would say, and away we go. Ooh, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, just live it. This is like literally stopping and smelling the roses, hun. Which, speaking of which, I have this big old thing of roses over there. Yeah, maybe you can buy yourself flowers, hun. You can write my name in the sand. I'm not even going to try right now. Make the effort, but it's in reverse. So great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So to attract this, you have to work for it, right? But it feels like maybe you don't, not that you don't want to, maybe you are focusing just on other things right now, and that's a-okay. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, maybe okay, we're going to pull one more before I start talking too much. Children. Okay, your love life is being affected by children. Also, interesting how these cards kind of run into each other. I always love that. Anyways, so I feel like this is someone clearly that you already know maybe, and you're attracted to them, but I feel like you may be a little hesitant to go delve deeper into those feelings. Now with children here, whenever I see this, it could be a few things. Now it could be straight up, you want to have kids with this person, you already have kids with this person, have talked about it, whatever, or have imagined it. Now this could also be inner child wounds there, darling. And it's interesting though, because we have the light in the dark, and like with anything, especially in, the next deck I use, this old deck right here, the Light Seer Star, which is like probably my all-time favorite tarot deck because I use it the most. But it always, the themes of light and dark and balancing those energies, it's always a theme in that deck, and this one too. So it may be having to heal certain things or unlearn certain things, which can be harder than learning them, if you know what I mean. Unlearning things, unlearning habits are very hard. All right. So let's get into the tarot and just see what we see, my loves. Okay, 5 of Wands. This is a card of competition, conflict. Let's see. Definitely competitive. Interesting. We have the Queen of Swords, but it is in the horizontal. Now, if you watch any of my videos, darling, you'll know that whenever I see a card in the horizontal, it is either stuck between two energies, deciding between two energies, or just kind of, I'm hearing like at bay. Now, I love this card. I get this one a lot too. But the cup right here is in the stone. It's locked away, like locking away feelings. And again, I feel like there's this lack of expression here. And the conflict may be, let's see. We're going to keep going. 9 of Wands. Now, this is like a, I don't want to say wounded warrior. These are too many. I'm not taking these. But this is like someone who has almost made it. Like you are a warrior. Definitely these have warrior energy to it. I feel like where you don't necessarily want to show your feelings and you don't want to be vulnerable to them. But with the romantic feelings, again, right above here, your feelings are real and worth exploring. So it's kind of okay. You know, it's okay to attract this. You don't have to, go out guns a-blazing, But with this children card here, it could be the, the A, B, and C, and all of the above. So, and I feel like this, air of being hyper independent, very witty and smart and self-sufficient. Also maybe, I know you hear this all the time and it's kind of buzzwords and everyone's probably, tired of hearing about it, but like trauma responses, and, it's okay to say, hey, those things served me in the past. They did me of great service, my loves. But moving forward, I need to implement new healthy things that will be more beneficial to me and to the people around me. I think I saw 454. Oh my God, what was that? Okay, interesting. This was at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, definitely hyper independent. self-sufficient, all of the above. This is a card of pre-Empress energy. We have 2 nines here, darling, which is, some may say 5:05 on the clock is a time of completion, a time of change, and 5 is also a number of change. So I feel like you are in transition right now, again, with this card, between those 2 worlds, almost. Okay, 4 of Swords in the reverse. Now, this could be 2 things. It could be you're coming out of this healing stage of, hiding your heart and, resting. But it also could be the need to go in further. And I think it also could be both at the same time, because this is also in the heart of the reading there, darling. Okay, 10 of Swords in reverse. Now, definitely someone you have past energy with. Now, this is like kind of, oh, you know what song I'm getting? Clean by Taylor Swift. The rain came pouring down when I was drowning. That's when I could finally breathe. In the morning, gone was any trace of you. I think I'm finally clean. Love that song. Listen, she's a lyrical genius, my love. I will always love Taylor. But it's that kind of energy, like trying to wipe the slate clean, move forward. And I feel like this is more of this person, because I think you're very much standing on your own and kind of wanting this person to come to you. But you also, again, with make the effort in reverse, I feel like there's a need to, let's just see what's coming up here. The Tower in reverse. Yeah, okay, this is an internal realization that you're having that, you kind of need to recalibrate. You know what I always say, adapt or die, okay? And you have to in anything. And it's honestly kind of like, like the algorithm, like what are you going to accept? What are you going to attract? And, be in the same vibration with, so that, that comes back to you. Now, I will get into that discussion, because I'm not trying to be spiritual bypassy or any of that bull honky, but there are truths to it. Okay, too many. That was like 5. Let's do like 1 or 2, please. Okay, Justice in reverse. Okay, there has been a justice in an injustice. Okay, with the Judgment in reverse, and then with the 2 of Pentacles. Yo, this is so interesting, because these are like my 2 favorite cards ever, okay? And, I saw 737, which actually I'm gonna, hold on. And that's my tattoo. Woo, Justice and Judgment's over there. But anyways, but they're both in reverse. You're having this internal realization that, and like kind of like a coming to God, that or spirit, that this may not be on your path. Now, I don't think you're quite ready to, let go, let God, as they do say, darling, because you're still in this position with the Judgment in reverse. But let's, I'm going to clarify what the injustice is, because, that's what we want to know. Okay, 9 of Cups in reverse, the World, 6 of Cups. Just someone not taking a leap of faith. I think both of you probably could be mirroring each other. I'm going to clarify. One more, 9 of Cups in reverse, please. Okay, King of Swords in reverse. This is a kind of, a card of deception, omission of the truth. Now, there is the Justice card here. And again, we have the World and the 6 of Cups. So it's like, I feel like this person may want like a new beginning, and, thinking of the old times, and maybe like you think that, this can be wiped clean. Hold on. Overall. Okay, 6 of Wands. We're going to clarify that, because that can be a few things. The Sun in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, so I think give me a second, because like I know, but I'm trying to figure out how to word this. So, the 6 of Wands is a card of success. Also, accolades, receiving what you want, fire energy. with the oopsie, the Sun in reverse, and then the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Sun in reverse can be, again, like a card almost of like spiritual bypassing, being overly positive, toxic positivity. And with the Ace of Cups in reverse, not having that return on investment is kind of what I'm getting. The return on investment. I really hope nothing stopped 10:10 on the clock. Okay, so I'm going to say a quote that popped into my head earlier, and because I have like straight up ADD, I forgot it, but I saw the clock 737 and it reminded me of a quote from, I think it was American Horror Story, but it was on TikTok. But it was like, honey, I'm a 747, you're a paper airplane. Just because you can fly a little, like, doesn't mean we're the same, or like something like that. Like, humbling them hard. Like, I feel like you have a very, very strong core. Like, it's like, woo, you know, icy, but I like it. Very strong. And I feel like it very much challenges this person, and I feel like you guys are very much like at a head, because I feel like you both see this as successful, and you could possibly be, but you know, with the injustice here and the actions of the past, you know, you just got to make sure that actions align with words. And this is something that I've been seeing again very much recently in most of my readings. So if this is resonating, go check those out too, because again, we all have pretty much almost all of the signs in our chart, you know, whether we know it or not. I actually didn't know. I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. I was like, oh, this explains a lot of things, you know? So, but anyways, check the toxic positivity, check actions over words. And, you know, also, if you want to attract this person, if you want this person to come back and have a chat, you know, I've been watching a lot of British shows, then, you know, kind of be open to it. You can always manifest them in. Which reminds me, if you have Gemini in your chart, definitely go check that one out, because it's about like manifestations working, but you got to be sure, you know, you checking people. And I think you are, because we got the Queen of Swords here and, you know, the Knight of Pennies. You're totally fine on your own. And you're like a human detector. Like you can definitely tell people's intentions, and you're very wary of people. So I respect that. Anywho, hope this helped there, darlings. If it did, hit all those buttons for you, girl. And I will see you on the flip floop.